Hi guys, my name is Deepika and I am making my very first YouTube video on my very own channel. This is something I've been talking about doing for 3 years now, and I just decided that it's a new year and it's something I've been talking about and really just wanted to give it a go. So my first video I wanted to do on contouring, which is something that people have been asking me about for years and years and years of my life, and it's something that I've admittedly learned from Kim Kardashian. I can't hate on her when it comes to that. The girl knows what she's doing. So I learned a lot of tips from her, and just through the years of just like being obsessed with makeup, I've gotten some tips. So hopefully you guys learned something. Keep in mind this is my very first video, so the lighting is a little tricky, but hopefully you guys can let me know some feedback on what you like and don't like, and I can just get better with every single video. So enjoy. Okay, so to start, I tied my hair back so there was zero distractions, took the jewelry off, and wanted to start with a completely bare face so you guys could see that the very first part of the process is actually to put on foundation. People ask me that a lot. They're like, at what point do you put the foundation on? And it's actually very before the entire contouring process even starts. So I'm going to just use the foundation of my choice, which is for me the Narcissist. It's from Well People. It's this really convenient stick. It's an all natural brand, and it just makes it like really easy to apply foundation. I just love that it has like this illuminating aspect to the product, and it just like goes right on. This makes it super easy. And then to blend in that, I'm going to use a beauty blender, which is, you will see, very key to every step in contouring. I'm obsessed with this product. It's my go-to product for any type of blending purposes. It works perfectly for every piece of applying your makeup. So now that you have your foundation blended in, you move into the actual contouring. So the first step in contouring that I like to do is the actual contouring line, which is the part that you see that's a little darker on people's skin tone. And it's really the trick to really getting a really defined contoured face. So what that actually is you'd be surprised to know that it's actually using a foundation that's 2 shades darker than your actual foundation shade. So what I did was apply my foundation, which this is the one that I use. It's one from Vasanti. It's called a liquid cover up. It's 2 shades darker than my actual skin tone. You can even go 3 shades darker, just something that really helps you define your face. And take a brush and apply it exactly where you want to make the face, parts of your face, hollow. So this means going anywhere. The thing that you see here a lot is like this 3 system, like making it go like this to like this and forming like a 3 on your face. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm warning you now, you will look a little ridiculous, but that's a part of the process. So then you could even just go like this. Bring them all together. One other place that I like to put it is on the outer part of my nose. This again just makes it look really defined and thinner. Cool. I look ridiculous. Okay, so then before I blend everything in, I like to put all the parts of the contouring on my face and then blend it all together with the Beauty Blender at the very end. So I'm going to move right into the highlighting. My favorite discovery product for this is, again, from Vasanti. It's called the Instant Pick Me Up Color Correcting Illuminator. It's amazing. I love, again, I'm all about convenience when it comes to my makeup products. So this one's awesome because it has like the brush attached to it. Amazing. And you can just squeeze it out. The shade that I use is CC4, and I have dark circles under my eyes, so I go a little heavier under my eyes. These are the places that you would apply it. Right under your eye. And the places that, the purpose of this is really the places that you want light to reflect on your face. And it just helps make your face kind of like glow. That glow that you see on all the celebrities, this is the part of the contouring that really does that. So I'm just going to put it on every part of my face that I really want to have like a shine to it. I know I look ridiculous. I promise once you blend it in, it'll all go away. I even take it underneath my brows. Again, like, I'm all about an intense glow, so I go a little crazy with this part of the contouring. And then you sort of just like blend this all together. And I like to start with the lighter parts and then work my way into the darker parts just to get the blending into together. It works best for me. And then you can see that when it's all blended in, it really just doesn't look that crazy. And I kind of didn't go like very heavy with my contouring. This is more of like something you could do for day to day. I know it sounds crazy, but it really just doesn't look that dramatic. And it kind of just like defines your face and gives you the shape that you're looking for. So then what I like to do with the kind of like the darker contour lines is go back in with a powder bronzer to like really give it that like shape that you're looking for. I love using this Bare Minerals Warmth. It's been my go-to bronzer since I was like in 8th grade, but I'm obsessed with it. I haven't found something that I like more. I'm using this Bobbi Brown brush. It's like so good for getting into like the crevices of the contouring. So then you just go back right over wherever you contoured. Again, this just like kind of sets the face so nothing is kind of going to get smeared. Okay, so now before I get to like the blush and adding a little more highlight to the face, I like to set my entire face, similar to the reason that I use a bronzer over the contour line. I like to set my entire face with a powder. You can either use like a clear translucent powder, but I just like to use the MAC powder that I already use all over my entire face. Just a light amount. Again, this is just to really just set the face to make sure that none of those contour pieces that you've already added to it smear off. Okay. So my favorite blush in the entire world is this Mally Effortless Airbrush. I discovered it like maybe like a year ago, and I love it because like when you open it up, you'll see that it has, okay, it's been like used a lot by me, so don't judge. A blush and a highlighter inside of it, and I love both of these. They're both a powder, so it's a great kind of topical part of the entire contour. So again, using my beauty blender because I'm obsessed with this thing, and it really can be the only brush in your life and you would be set. I take the fat part of the beauty blender, put it into the blush, and I just like go for it on my cheeks. I start at like the apples of my cheeks and really get the blush going right there. Trick is to smile. You can kind of see exactly where it's supposed to go. Perfect. And then what I like to do is take the illuminator part of this and put it over the places that I applied the lighter shade of foundation that kind of went in all the, the places that I was trying to get reflecting to happen. The powder one is a lot more, it has a lot more of like the pearl added to it, and it just makes your face glow even more. It's so good. And this is really it. So you should have your blush, your highlight, you see the contour line right here. Everything should be good to go. So at this point, I would just go and put all of the rest of my makeup on. You look a little crazy right now. I know I do. But then you just add on your eye makeup, do your brows, put some mascara on, your lipstick, let your hair down. And this is when you'll really see that it all come together. So I'm going to get going and do all of that, and then you'll be good to go. So this is the final look, guys. I have all my makeup on. I hope you guys can see how it's a little defined. I'm working with the lighting again. It's my very first video, but I hope you feel like you learned something. Be super honest. Let me know in the comments below if you felt like there was something I could have improved on. Like, I really want to hear from you guys. So thanks for watching.